Welcome to Looking for Geeks. My name is Kane. We're going to be talking about Ring of Honor from the 22nd of this month. And let's get right into the action. We start off with the boys, formerly Dalton Castle's boys, up against the best friends, Beretta and Chucky T. This match is pretty much what you expect from the two. You've got the boys doing their high-flying routine, and the best friends doing a little bit more power and a little more technical. The teams traded back and forth for a little bit before the best friends win with the high impact. Then we get into a recap of The Addiction versus the Briscoes coming up at Death Before Dishonor. Next up is Kenny King versus Hangman Page of the Bullet Club. Early on, the men go back and forth. Outside the ring, King stops to take a selfie with a fan, which leads to Page hitting a shooting star press from the apron, and then he goes to the same fan and takes a selfie himself. The two go back and forth with King blocking with one of the pool floats that he brought to the ring with him. Page hits the big suplex. Page then gets out of the ring, and on the way back in, gets a big kick from King. This sets up Page to hit the buckshot clothesline, but unfortunately that only leads him to the 2 count. The two trade elbows and a few other moves, until King gets a win with the roll-up with a handful of tights. Next up is another match in the Top Prospect tournament that's been interrupted repeatedly by Jeff Cobb. We have Dante Caballero versus number 1, Brian Johnson. Johnson looking like a throwback to Ric Flair and maybe a little Rick Rude. But once again, Jeff Cobb makes his presence known and says he is the top prospect. Next, we have a recap of Sumi Sakai versus Tennille Dashwood, also up at Death Before Dishonor. In the main event, we have Silas Young and Bully Ray versus Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal, the ROH champion. This was a long match that was worthy of the main event slot, where everybody did hit their big moves. Gresham even got the octopus on Bully Ray. Lethal gets the tag in against Bully Ray later on. Lethal is hitting him with repeated strikes. However, Bully Ray reverses into the avalanche. Gresham and Lethal clean up, followed by stealing the old Dudley finisher, the What's Up headbutt. Lethal hits the elbow, and Gresham hits the shooting star press for the near fall. After a low blow, Silas claims the victory. We'll be seeing Silas and Bully Ray going up against Flip Gordon and Colt Cabana at Death Before Dishonor. This was the last weekly episode of Ring of Honor TV before Death Before Dishonor, coming up this Friday. That's September 29th. Thanks for joining us for this Ring of Honor recap. My name is Kane. We'll see you next time.